challenge today is to prepare a salad. We've got 30 minutes to do it, and 4 people that don't put up the greatest dishes are going to go through to round 2 of the elimination. It's so risky making something that you haven't made before in an elimination challenge, but they ask for creative and inventive. You can't fall back on a classic. It's got to be new.
Go, Georgia!
Got my carrots out of the hot water and they're perfect, nice and crunchy. The next thing I need to do is get stuck into my dressing. I've got yogurt, tahini and lemon juice. It's beautiful and creamy, and that's going to go across the plate at the base of the dish.
Oh, that looks delicious.
I think it's creative and I think it's going to taste fantastic. I just hope that the judges like it.
We love the smells, we love the energy, but the question is, with 10 minutes to go, will we love your dish? Come on, guys.
What do you like in the look?
You know what I'm loving is the smell of vinegar, acidity. You've got oranges, you've got fennel, you've got yogurt over here. Super clean over here from Matthew. Like, how organised is he?
And chalk and cheese too, because Rose is so totally messy.
Just trying not to embarrass myself with the amount of mess that I've made today. The couscous, the mint, the orange, there's a lot going on. I'm sort of starting to second guess that it looks the way that it should. I realised that I do have a lot of ingredients and I can see that it's probably a little bit too wet. It might be a great salad for home, but you've got to step it up in the MasterChef kitchen, and I'm starting to think this isn't going to be good enough.
Well, this is the home run in the first round. 5 minutes to go.
I'm making a spicy pork and fresh herb salad.
The last 5 minutes, it's pretty frantic. I'm chopping up herbs. I need to make sure that once all of the herbs are added in, that it's all balanced in flavour.
Come on, guys.
I start plating up. I've got a lettuce that I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll plate in there. I start to get some lettuce leaves off and they look kind of raggedy and not that great, but I haven't got any other ideas at this stage and I've just madly got to get this on the plate.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Jackie. You're right, lad.
Nuts.
My figs are not looking so good at all. I've really got to come up with another plan now. I have the idea I'll put a couple of Brussels sprouts into my salad as the green base. I've used Brussels sprouts before in salads and I know that's got a beautiful sweet flavour when they're raw. So I think that's just going to add another little texture to my dish today.
We asked for a beautiful, creative, simple salad. Let's hope it's come together. 2 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
There's not many ways I can plate this salad up, so I just pick it all up, drain some of the dressing off and garnish it with some feta.
30 seconds. Dress, dress, dress. Come on.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
Tight stops. Yeah, we're in.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Oh, look at that.
That looks great.
So we've got baby carrots with crispy parsnip, a tahini yogurt on the bottom and macadamia oil and honey dressing.
It's all about the carrots. If those carrots are amazing.
I want them to be bitey. I want them to still be crunchy.
Okay. Well, there they are, crunchy. Yummy. I'm just going to say absolutely delicious. I really love it. I get excited when I have things like that because there's just something a little bit different about it, which steps it forward, which is those macadamias.
For me, what I love about this dish is the kind of golden toast and macadamia and those wonderful, sweet, crisp parsnip chips together are a really clever combination and one I've not seen before, so that's super creative.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The judges are so happy with me. I'm so stoked.
Wow, that looks like a riot. I love it. It looks really, really good.
It's a couscous, roast pumpkin, prosciutto and goat's cheese salad.
Should we just taste it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. seriously yum. Love the pumpkin, love the goat cheese, love the prosciutto, love the couscous.
The couscous is just beautiful. It falls like rain from your fingers. It's fantastic. And I taste that, and that's everything I want salad to be.
Car, what's the dish?
It's a pickled carrot and daikon salad. And then I've put like scallops in.
You happy with the way you've cut everything?
It's not precise as I'd love to, but...
The problem with this dish is it's clumsy in terms of the cutting, and it impacts on how you eat it.
And you've taken those beautiful scallops and you've chopped them up. It doesn't excite me. I look at it and go, that is flat. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it?
Balsamic roasted beetroot and red onion, red quinoa, goat's cheese.
Everything needed a bit more cooking, but the combination's delicious. Really yum.
Thank you.
It's an achara, which is a Filipino pickled vegetable.
I think it's really delicious, tasty salad, and we love pickly things these days. I think the key here is think about how you might drop those flavours onto the plate and just bring it bang up to date.
So, Centro Bao, cold.
It's a Thai pork and fresh herb salad.
It needs fresh and crunch and less meat, because it's not actually about the meat.
But having said that, it's tasty. So, Anna, tell us what you've done.
I have done a fig and prosciutto salad with a goat cheese mousse.
Absolutely classic combinations. And I love the idea of spray cream. It's one of my favourite things.
Good food.
Thanks.
Ashi, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling nervous today. Don't want to go through the next round.
What's the dish?
It is a quinoa and baby carrot salad with a yogurt tahini dressing.
I'm just imagining a glass of wine and that salad comes out. I'd be pretty happy, wouldn't you?
I love the fact the carrot looks sweet and sticky and roasty.
I'm salivating. Come on, break it up. They need it.
You eat all the carrots.
They are soft, aren't they? Oh, they're soft carrots. They're just absolute. For me, I could just eat a plate of those. You know, the crunchy quinoa. It's delicious. It really is.
Yum, no, that is a cracking dish. I'd seriously consider chatting to my chef Sagazi and do a similar take on that, because that is wonderful.
It completely blows my mind. I was so surprised I didn't realise it was that good.
Amy, what have we got there?
I have a Brussels sprout and roasted fig salad with a blue cheese crumble.
The figs look like they've, you know, roasted too much.
Yeah.
I'm just now trying to fit the ingredients together, and in fact, they don't all work together.
Yeah, the Brussels sprouts. But the idea of blue cheese, bacon and fig.
Yeah.
I've tried to overcomplicate it. I think I've just gone too far and just done too much.
Rose, what's the dish?
It's a fennel orange with couscous, pomegranates, roasted lemon and tomato salad.
You know what it is? It's just a lot of stuff mushed together.
You have to give each ingredient space to shine.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
The way I like to do it is present tomato, not always cut square. So some are, you know, in little quarter pieces, some are half, some are slithered.
I can't see it. It's all mushed up into one.
Okay.
Imagine if you'd done that 3 times the size,
Okay.
and then you had, you know, another one like that, and, you know, another one like this, where it just played to the beauty of the ingredients.
What's that?
All of a sudden, you're creating space.
Yeah.
We're plating up on stainless steel. This could be the next.
This could be the new
next
thing.
big thing.
I'm enjoying this, George. It's quite nice.
You got any olive oil?
Oh, they're nice. Look at those.
No, finish it off. Little rubbly bits of goat's cheese. Not too much, just tiny bits. Yeah, it's the same thing we said to Rose. Restraint.
Yeah.
Restraint, and allowing the produce to speak.
It looks so much better, and I kind of look at what I did, and I was like, why would you even plate like that?
3 minutes to go! 3 minutes! Come on! You got this, you got this! Come on, bring it home, come on! Make sure there's no wishbone in there.
With 3 minutes to go, I pull my chicken crown out of the oven and slice off one of the breasts.
Oh, it's under. It's under.
If I serve up raw chicken to the judges, I'm definitely waving goodbye to that immunity pin.
Okay, Susan, look, that's okay, that's okay. Just in there. Just in there.
So I have to get it into a frying pan.
Nice and gentle. Okay. You're not going to serve that whole thing. You've got to cut it, yeah? One little half.
I'm really worried I don't have enough time to cook this properly. I need to make sure this chicken is perfect and get it on the plate. I've got so much to do still. I have to finish my tomato dressing. I've got to get this chicken out of here, put all the sauces together and get it on the plate.
Come on, Kelly.
Come on, Blaine, looking good, looking good.
Potentially a risk of doing 2 sauces, but if they both work well with each other and even themselves out, the right amount of sweetness, acidity, richness, then it should work. I put the tomato water in the base of the bowl and then chicken sauce to the side for the judges to add later.
That looks so beautiful.
You happy with everything, Blaine?
Yeah. Sort of came
amazing.
together. My only concern at this point is that it's a simple dish and all the components need to be perfect.
How long have I got, Shannon?
Get it off, do it up, do it. That's got to go on. Get that off.
The chicken breast is in the frying pan cooking. I'm pretty sure it's done now.
Come on! Good work, Carly. Keep going.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, and show it, showcase it. That's it, that's it. Look at that, look how beautiful that looks.
Come on, Carly.
You happy?
Yep.
Beautiful. You happy?
Yep.
I can see a
Tastes
smile.
amazing. Yay!
Good.
All right.
Come on.
I'm so relieved that the chicken is perfectly cooked now.
Nice.
And I'm really happy with the flavours.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away. Well done, Carly. Well done.
How did you go?
Right.
Yeah, crazy.
Good.
How about you?
Yeah, good.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so happy with my dish and I'm so proud with how I worked in the kitchen today. I know that the chicken is cooked really well and the onion puree and the tomato salsa really balance each other out. I do really think I'm in with a shot today at that immunity pin.
I'm feeling pretty happy with what I've got on the plate. Tomatoes are going to be the hero of the dish, which is exactly as I wanted it. I hope that everything's balanced out well and that all the components are working well together.
Ah, wow.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Very
Wow.
unusual dish. It's basically a main course salad.
Nice.
Mm. 2 great dishes. 2 actually very different dishes.
Yeah.
Both of you have cooked within yourselves, and really now it's down to the judges and what they're going to be tasting.
Salad of tomatoes with chicken.
Wow, that looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It does look beautiful. Love it. It just looks really modern, doesn't it? It's just very light. Obviously, the tomatoes really at the heart of the dish. And what, chicken skin and pine nuts, what else is in there?
Is there something underneath there as well?
What's going on?
Oh,
it's something green. The only
Love it.
green thing we had was spinach. Well, what's this? Is that a?
Like a little chicken juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we
I'm
put-
really impressed with that. I think that looks really
It
good.
looks beautiful. You want to eat that, don't you? Such a surgeon.
Oh, that looks good now, doesn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
really lovely looking dish.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's good.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I do like it a lot. I like the fact that it's surprising. Tomatoes, broth, chicken skins, pink peppercorns, and the currants. But it makes sense, right? It's got integrity.
Yeah.
The only thing is I would have a little bit more acidity. I think the tomatoes are not acidic. I would have wanted a bit more vinegar, but that's just like picking something up.
Yeah, I think that idea of a fatty chicken broth poured over the top with that tomato water at the bottom of the bowl makes a really delicious dressing. So it's kind of rich, but it's also really refreshing.
It's delicious. And I think, you know, you look at it and go, oh, there's not much work there, but there's a lot of work there. I mean, that stock in that jug over there is delicious. It's a really beautiful dish. Unexpected.
Yeah, unexpected. That's the word I was looking for.
Unexpected.
I didn't think too much about what these two cooks would cook. And now I've got that plate in front of me, I've just gone, wow, isn't that lovely?
And we didn't give them a lot of vegetables, right?
Yeah.
The use of the tomatoes is very clever because they're the center here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I think that's very much playing to your interest, isn't it? That idea of a vegetable at the centre and then meat used as seasoning.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what they've done here. And I think I think it's unlike any other dish you'd see on a menu across Australia at the moment. And I think that's also a real big plus. We want to see stuff that's fresh and new, but above all, super tasty, and that is delicious.
So I'm putting the cheese on top of the carrot reduction. The idea with that is when the judges take a spoonful, all the flavours are going to come together. Rather than having it poked on the other side of the plate, I want it to be easy to eat with all the elements together. On the way in, I noticed the herb garden.
Run, Maddie, run.
This time of year, there's flowers and shoots and everything's looking really beautiful, so I'm going to grab some flowers just to introduce those flavours without the heaviness of the hard herb.
The plate's coming to my head now. I don't want the judges to have a big mouthful of mango. I just want them to have a nice slither, like a palate cleanser.
Maddie and Rachel, you've got 5 minutes to go. Make sure you start plating up now if you haven't already. Everything has to be on the plate. Go!
Do I leave it in the souffle thing or do I take it out? Are you going to put it back in the oven, Rachel? Yeah.
I don't want this to flop. Double baking the souffle will allow it to stay firm and perky.
Souffle is really difficult, but Rachel's looks great. I'm not worried about the souffle for it at all. It's just whether the flavour combination is going to work. Maybe it's a little bit too much fruit on the plate.
What's rustic about that, Matt? You can't be rustic and use tweezers.
Matt and Rachel, you've got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go.
Those looks so beautiful. Breadcrumbs look awesome.
Yeah, they're really, just like, not dry crunchy, sort of
chewy,
buttery and chewy. And...
Can you tuck this up, please? 10-second roll.
Yes!
Looks so good.
Thank you.
Maddie, Rachel, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Well done, well done, well done.
Time's up. I've put up a beautiful dish. I really wish I could sit down and eat it.
Oh my gosh.
It's no souffle. Having a look at Rachel's dish, I mean, the souffle looks really good. I take my hat off to her. I would never attempt a souffle under this sort of situation. She showed some good technique and skill in the kitchen.
This dish is carrot and manchego salad.
Carrots manchego, a great combination.
Certainly, this is very pretty. This is very restaurant-y. There's lots of cheese, and it looks very colourful.
Yeah. Shall we serve up?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Let's taste.
Yeah, I like it. Certainly heroes the cheese, doesn't it? I love manchego. It's great.
Well, we asked for a core ingredient to be all about cheese. This dish is all about cheese. Carrots, cheese, little breadcrumbs that have been toasted off, that lovely little soft curd. It's really delicious. It's a delicious dish.
I think what I love most about it is the fact that it heroes the manchego and the crunch. And there's a little bit of softness in there with the curd. What do you think of the sauce, Matt?
That little carrot sauce is delicious, and it adds a bit of sweetness and acidity to the dish, but that's what I'm lacking. I'm getting a lot of salt, but I need, with these fried, crispy, cheesy bits and with a lot of manchego, I need some acidity and I need some sweetness just to balance those two together.
And what about Teresa at the back?
She was what I was most worried about at the beginning of the cook, but she's kept it, you know, nice and simple. Prawns, salad.
For me, at this point in the competition, taste is going to win it. I love technique, I love all the showy stuff, but in the end, if it doesn't taste great, if it's not yummy, then I'm not going to pick it as my favourite dish.
Salad over this side.
I'm happy with my salad. Beautiful colours, beautiful flavours. You know, but that might be too simple for MasterChef. So to take it to another level, I'm going to do something a little bit different.
What are you doing with the avocado, Trace?
I'm using it as a base for my salad.
I've got my avocado and I've put the lemon in it so it doesn't go brown. I've smeared it onto some baking paper.
I've never seen that before. Oh, you're chilling it?
So I can cut it.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
I'm putting it in the blast freezer, and once it sets a little bit, I'm going to cut out a shape that I want, and I'm going to flip it onto the plate.
You could cut it after it's been chilled or even frozen a little bit and just turn it out. Yeah.
Jimmy, you better watch out.
My avocado towel is sitting in the freezer, and my prawn oil is ready to go. I'm feeling good. I just have one last element to prepare to really hero my prawns.
I'm going to make a prawn head oil crisp, sprinkled with a bit of salt, just for the crunch.
Trace, that smells great.
Thank you.
The prawn is the hero of the dish, and how Trace is using it is just clever. I'm just really proud of her.
I want to impress the judges, and I know they love crunch. So I'm hoping that this crunchy prawn oil crisp is going to do the trick.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hope you do well.
Oh, the nerves, it's something I've never felt before. It is a relatively simple dish, but I think it's enough because I believe I'm highlighting the prawns. I'm sorry.
What's the dish, Teresa?
Tarragon butter prawns with prawn oil vinaigrette with prawn oil salted crisp.
Teresa, first up. How are you?
I'm good. It's a confusing state to be in.
Really?
I think your emotions just jump everywhere. One minute you feel you know what you're doing, the next you're really confused and yeah.
How do you feel now looking at that fully composed dish?
Oh, I feel much better now. Like, yeah, I look at that, I'm proud.
Teresa, thank you.
I like it. I think it looks really good. It looks light and summery. It looks very cleverly thought out, and I don't think she approached the challenge like that. I think she was really confused.
Yeah, no. That idea of the crunch of the cracker, the springiness of the prawn, the creaminess of the avocado, the freshness of the salad.
Yeah.
You know, picking a few choice flowers from the garden. Great choice of flatweb. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yum.
Oh, they're tasty, aren't they?
The basis of the challenge was to hero the ingredient. And Teresa, prawn, she delivered. Prawn in its natural state, just grilled with that tarragon butter, prawn oil made into that vinaigrette, and then this delicious, salty, you know, prawn cracker, prawn biscuit, whatever you want to call it. That is yum.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's great.
This might be enough.
I want to get... You've got 10 minutes to go.
Oh, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. Try, Chloe, you've got this. With 10 minutes to go, I haven't even started my crab salad yet, so I gotta push. 30 mils of mirin. To make the dressing, I put mirin, wasabi, rice vinegar, sesame oil and salt into a bowl, and I whisk it to combine. Come on, Chloe. I'm really rushing at this point because I want to get this dish on the plate. The recipe says to halve this dressing so that you can dress the salad with half of it and dress the crab with half of it. But without even thinking, I put all of my dressing into my crab, and I realised straight away, you have made a big mistake. This is not a good thing. It's going to overtake the crab, and I don't have anything to dress my salad with. I need to fix this mistake because it's not a small mistake, it's a major one.
I incorporate half of the dressing into the crab meat and then put the crab into a ramekin to hold its shape. But it's feeling moist, and I'm thinking that those dressing might be a little bit overpowering, so I invert it and squeeze some of those juices back into the bowl.
Miles is squeezing all of the dressing back out again, and I don't really know what he's doing with that. That's where all of the flavour is. I just hope that he's left some in there.
I'm going, I really am. I'm furiously trying to make my crab dressing again. I still need to cut my lamb, demold my panna cotta, and make the rest of my sauces. I've really got to hurry.
Now remember, you've got 3 dishes to plate up, 5 minutes to go, so let's start. Come on! Come on, start plating! Come on!
Get your lamb cut!
Take the lamb off the resting rack and put it on the board. I'm ready to cut. It's one of those moments of truth.
Oh, you did it!
The lamb's perfect. I love it. It's great. It's pink and it's juicy. It's succulent. It's ready to be served. Right about how I like it.
Chloe, just cut the lamb. You know how to cut it.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Jimmy. Just get it all in there.
5 minutes to go. I haven't started the crab salad. I haven't done the sauces. I haven't plated anything. I'm frantic. I'm absolutely frantic. I just need to make sure everything is perfect.
Get your lamb. Your lamb's more important.
Yes, I know. I've gone to my lamb that's been resting there for about 10 minutes. I go and cut into it. It's a bit under. My heart just absolutely sinks. There's absolutely no point trying to put that back in the oven with only a few minutes left. There's all these other elements I haven't even made yet.
Just get it on there.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
4 minutes, come on.
Radishes, yogurt. Come on. Guys, start prioritising, yeah? Think about that panna cotta, yeah? Needs to get out of the fridge onto the plate.
Now Now we're hitting panic stations. We've got to get that panna cotta out of the fridge. Got to get on that plate and got to get on in a hurry. So I grab the palette knife and run that around the edge, invert it on the plate.
Miles's panna cotta doesn't look beautiful and silky like Nigella's one. It looks a little bit lumpy.
Good stuff, Miles.
Where are the others now?
Okay, pan them, let's go. Move on.
It's so yummy.
Get your panna cotta on the plate.
I'm running. This is the moment of truth now. I need to get this panna cotta out of the mould, but I'm worried it hasn't set because it took me a long time to get it into the fridge. Oh, I'm so worried.
Get it on the plate, Jimmy.
I've put my knife around it. It feels a little bit wobbly. I'm just hoping it's not going to be one big blob. The shape isn't perfect, but I can live with that. Now I need to get on to other things.
Quickly, Jim, nice.
I didn't realise Jimmy hadn't made his blooming crab mixture.
Yeah, but he's got his panna cotta out, and Chloe hasn't got her panna cotta out.
Come on, Chloe, keep pushing. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Come on, Chloe, keep pushing.
Time's running out and I've got so much left to do. I need to make that chocolate sauce. I'll get to the panna cotta in a minute.
Start using intuition now, yeah? You don't need to read the recipe now, it's too late.
I put 100 mils of coffee liqueur into a saucepan and then I add 50 grams of chocolate.
Come on, Chloe, panna cotta. You have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Come on. Come on, Chloe. Get your panna cotta.
Jimmy, just get the salad on. Just get that salad on.
This is nuts. This is just crazy. I haven't even started on this crab and avocado salad. So I go and grab my crab. I've squeezed out all the moisture out of the crab. For the dressing, I pour the sesame oil, the mirin, and the wasabi into the bowl. I haven't got time to measure it, so I just mix it all together.
You're dressing.
It's on. Instinctively, I just put it on without actually putting it in the ramekin because I just need something to serve the judges. I'm hoping it's enough to actually get through just with the flavors.
You can do it, Jim.
1 minute to go.
You can do it.
1 minute. 3 dishes. 1 minute. Yeah, Chloe, come on. Panna cotta. Panna cotta.
I haven't demolded my panna cotta yet, but I need to make that anchovy sauce for the lamb. I'm going like mad.
30 seconds. Come on. Let's go.
Chloe, come on, panna cotta.
Panna cotta. What is she doing?
Come on, coach. Come on. Come on.
Can't believe you just did all that.
That 60 minutes went like 5 minutes. I just hope that it's good enough.
Always cooking with those. I'm always cooking with my kids in the back of my mind. And every time I put something up, I'm thinking about them being able to eat it. And you know, that's what it's all about. That's what food's all about. Putting food up in front of people you love and having them enjoy it.
Come on. Thank you. You said how you feeling about stress.
Thank you, Nigella. That was an incredible thing.
I was so stressed watching you three. How do you... it's not often you see me lost for words.
Just completed 3 of Nigella's dishes in 60 minutes. I am so proud of what I've done today, but the biggest concern is that sauce. It's dark and it's probably too bitter.
Miles.
Gary.
You are a machine when you're given the recipe. You feeling confident about what you've cooked?
Every element's there, but maybe that sauce is a little bit too dark.
We couldn't help but notice you were really emotional at the end of the cook. Why?
Oh, it's just those damn kids of mine again, you know. always in the back of my mind. And, you know, as parents, you all know that it's other things that you live for, and if I did that for them, then they'd be over the moon,
So would you love to serve this meal to them?
I will be serving this meal to them.
Oh, you will be, for sure.
Definitely.
You know, it does look fantastic, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. It's time for us to taste. Thanks,
Enjoy.
Miles.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like things that look on the messier side, and it looks so inviting. It's something that says, welcome, please eat.
Right, let's taste the crab.
Looks a little dry, doesn't it, to be honest?
Right, let's taste.
I can't taste the wasabi.
Yeah. I'm getting no dressing, to be honest. The sweetness that you had in the dressing, you know, it takes it up a level and it makes that crab wonderful.
It's still a lovely, fresh dish to eat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of avocado. There's also a lot of crab that balances that. But it just lacks some polish in terms of the dressing.